My name's Liz Hunter MacFarlane and I'm House and Collections Manager for the National Trust here in the South Lake District. I look after the physical legacy of Beatrix Potter in the artwork, in the properties at Hilltop and the Beatrix Potter Gallery where we show some of her artwork. And Beatrix was probably less well known for her work as a conservationist and as a farmer than she is as an author and illustrator. But the success of her work as an author and illustrator enabled her to leave the most amazing legacy to us. She was instrumental in the Trust being a significant landholder in the Lake District, which enables us to safeguard the way of life that she enjoyed, that brought her to this area, and was one that she had a vision, she shared a vision to protect that way of life, not in the sense of preserving this area in aspic, but in preserving a livelihood for farmers and for generations of those who make their living in this area. She knew what it meant to make a living in the Lake District, and she knew what it meant to find practical and pragmatic solutions to the problems that faced people up to 100 years ago. Those are problems that we still face very much today. How we care for this part of the Lake District, how we look after the heritage that this area is justly famous for, and how we make sure that there is a healthy and sustainable future for those who live and work here today and into the future. Beatrix understood the thinking at the very start of the global conservation movement in the Lake District. She understood the feelings and the sentiments of Wordsworth and Ruskin. She was hugely inspired by Canon Rawnsley, and his thoughts and beliefs and his campaigning were instrumental in her actions later on. But Beatrix was, despite being a woman and despite being from a privileged background, she was able to turn some of these thoughts and ideas into a wonderful reality by buying land and leaving it to the National Trust. And she started a programme of purchasing land and farms which she knew she would give to the Trust in order to safeguard the way of life that had been established in this part of the world.